So hey guys, this is day 13 of a series that I started on my channel Tuning Data. In this series, I am solving 100 real business question in Power BI. So if you have not seen previous video, you can just click on the I button. You can watch all the previous videos there. In today's question, I am going to solve some important question that we face during analysis in real life. So let's open your Power BI and learn and practice together. So let's start today's question now. So guys, this is my Power BI homepage here, and let's connect the data from my PostgreSQL database. So I'm clicking here on get data, and then I will search here for PostgreSQL. If you don't know how to connect the data from PostgreSQL database to Power BI, just follow the steps. Okay, so I have searched here for the PostgreSQL, and let's click here on connect. And for the server name, it's localhost. And for the database name, it's the database name you have already created in your PostgreSQL. Mine is 100 question series. And let's click on OK. So the data is being loaded, guys. So be with me here. Like the database has been connected to Power BI. We have this sales table here. Let's load it to Power BI. So our data is being loaded here. So for today's question, we have this table. The name is sales table. Okay. In this table, we have these columns like sale ID, sale date, region, product, customer ID, quantity, and amount. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the question that we are going to solve today in this video. So this is day 13 of 100 business question series in Power BI. And the question for today is create an interactive sales dashboard that shows monthly trend of sales, month on month growth rate, 3-month moving average, then regional performance comparison, dynamic product level insights with slicer, and top 3 months by sales for selected products. It means that we have to show the total sales, month on month growth percentage, and we have to calculate the previous 3-month moving average, and we have to create some graphs and line charts for the trend, monthly trend sales. Then we have to put some interactivity using slicer. So this is all about the question, guys, that we have for today's video. So let's start and solve this question now. So before moving forward, let's create another table here, which is the calendar table, which will store all the unique date values. Okay, so let's click here on new table. So this is the way how we create custom calendar table in Power BI. Okay, so let's give it a name like date, and not date, let's give it calendar. Okay, the function that we use here is the calendar function. For the start date, I'm giving here minimum of sale date column, and for the end date is maximum of sale date column. Okay, so this is the way how we create custom calendar table in Power BI. So let's click run this query and come to this model view. Okay, so we have to build this relationship between these two tables here. Like we have this unique table, which is the dimension table. So we have to connect this to sales, which is the fact table. Okay, so let's, and this is one to many relationship. Okay, so this is fine. And now let's format something here. Like we have time also. We want only data type, which is the date data type, and change this format to day, month, and year. So these are the process how we connect the two tables, calendar table and the fact table. We have that, and how we why we are changing data type, because we don't want time here, we just want date. Okay, so this is the way how we do it. Now I'm going to create a measure here which will show the total sales. Okay, so let's click here on new measure and write here total sales equal to sum of amount. Okay, so this is the way how we calculate total sales. We have this amount column here, and we are putting this sum function. Okay, so this is the total sales for all the data set. Now we will calculate month on month growth rate. For that we need previous month sales. Okay, to calculate monthly growth percentage. So let's click here on new measure So you can also separate these two measures. One is for the previous one and another one is the month on month growth. But I'm telling you the way how you can calculate in a single measure month on month growth rate. Okay, so let's write here MOM growth rate. Okay, for this I'm going to use here calculate, not calculate. First I'm creating a variable here which is previous month sales, and for this just use here calculate total sales and we are using this function dated because you want 1 month previous data here. Okay, so in the date will be like date from calendar table, number of interval is -1, and this is 1 month. So this will give us previous month sales here. Now let's put a return. In return we are going to calculate here which is the growth percentage. Okay, so let's use a divide. The formula for monthly growth percentage is total sales minus previous month sales, okay, and divided by previous month sales. For that alternative, let's give it 0 and multiply it by 100. So this is the monthly growth percentage measure here. I hope you understand this. Now we will calculate this 3-month moving average. So let's create another measure here which is 3-month moving average. For this I'm going to use here a function which is average x, okay, and for the table it will be like dates in period. So this function will return a table here, and date will be from calendar date table. The start date will be the current date, the maximum date of sale date column, okay, and number of intervals are -3, and then month. Okay, so this will give us previous 3-month table. The expression will be total sales. Okay, so let's run this query now. So this is the way how we calculate 3-month moving average. So now we will find out the top 3 months by sales for selected products. Okay, so before that let me create a slicer here. Let's get this slicer for each product. Okay, because you want to show the data according to the products. And the another chart I'm going to create here which is the line chart. Okay, and let's take a date and then monthly sales, total sales for each month. See month on month growth percentage, okay, and then 3-month moving average. So this is almost same. Okay, so the month on month growth and the 3-month moving average is almost same, showing the same trend here. Okay, so this orange line is showing for the 3-month moving average, this blue line is showing for the month on month average rate, growth rate, and this is the total sales which is under this yellow orange line. Okay, and now we will find out the top 3 months according to the product sales. So let's firstly create a measure here which is the monthly sales measure. Monthly sales, user calculate total sales, and for the filter purpose let's user all except sales table. The first column name will be date dot month and date dot year. We don't want to use these filters here, that's why I'm doing this. Okay, and next is product. So let's run this query. So this measure has been created here for the monthly sales. Now we will find out the top 3 months according to their product sales. Okay, so we are going to create a measure here, which is the month rank. For this, first I'm going to check blanks here, which is blank monthly sales or monthly sales is equal to 0. Then blank. Okay, and if it is true, we will use a rank X. The table will be, we are going to use a filter to create a table here from sales table. Okay, don't take sales here, use here according to the filter that we apply using slicers here. So let's give it all selected. For the table or column name, we are going to give a date dot month, date dot year. Okay, and the filter expression will be like monthly sales is not equal to 0 and monthly sales is not equal to blank. Okay, the expression will be total sales, sorry, not total sales, it will be monthly sales. Monthly sales in descending order and use a dense. Okay, so let's close these brackets and run this query now. So now we are going to create this table chart here. So this is the table chart here. Let's take date from here and remove this quarter and day and take this monthly sales, and now we will use this month rank. So we are getting an error because we have done is blank filter in our monthly rank, but it's also showing all the month which we have not sales. Okay, so let's check this monthly rank measure here. Might be there would be some error. If is blank, oh shit. So guys, always keep in mind that is blank only accept one value, but we have given here 2 values in this. Okay, that's why the error is coming here. Yeah, so now it's perfect. As you can see, we have created this table chart here, which is showing the rank according to their total sales for each month. As you can see, we can use this slicer here to see for each product sales and their monthly rank. If you select this laptop, as you can see, the highest sales was generated in May month, which is the rank 1, and the second is March, which is the 6,000 for rank 2, and then April. For the tablet, it's like May is the highest sales generated month, then April, and then March. And for the phone, it's again the May and the March and April have the same sales. So this is all about the today's question, guys. We have solved this question. We have created this trend line chart, which is showing the sales month-on-month growth rate and 3-month moving average. We have created this table chart, which is showing the month rank according to their total sales, top 3 months. And we have created this slicer for product filtration. So this is all about today's question. I hope you understand this question today and enjoy while solving this question. If you want to get all this data, you can go through the link given in the description of this video. You will get all this data on my GitHub profile. If you want to connect me personally and want to know something related to data analytics, SQL or Power BI, just DM me on my LinkedIn profile. I will make sure that I will reply you there. So let's wrap up this question now. So I hope guys this video will really make an impact in your future analysis in Power BI. If yes, please hit the like button, share with your friend and save for the future reference. I will meet you in the next video with the next question. Till then, goodbye.